Hey, on the channel, we take a trip back to Spider-Man 2 with the Marvel Legends, Doc Ock.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got a little Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 action with Doc Ock. But for all your Doc Ock needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below, and that's exactly what I did as my pre-order just came in, and bam, just like that, here we are the day after Christmas with Doc Ock in our hands, or Dr. Octopus, however you want to speak of him, but officially Doc Ock in the packaging here. And speaking of the packaging, we're going to unbox this one like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this one, a lot of people have been waiting for. Of course, Green Goblin, we got him about a month or so ago on the channel. What is time once again? But Dr. Octopus is here today. Can't wait to dive into this one, see what all the fuss is about. Let me tell you, there's fuss. So we do get the cardboard packaging here. No plastic involved in this one. One of the final ones, possibly, without plastic, in all honesty. Here, Marvel Legends, Doc Ock, glamour shot, a little background glamour shot. Spider-Man 2 down low, of course. There he is, looking good. What is it? Alfred Molina? Is that the guy's name? I'm not really familiar with him outside of Spider-Man. You guys know me. I'm not a big movie guy. But I did watch Indiana Jones for the first time ever this year, and he was in that movie. I saw him. I said, wait a minute, Dr. Octopus is in this movie. But there he is once again on the side. Marvel Legends logo on the bottom. No cross-sell, anything like that, but a heck of a lot of jibber-jabber down at the very bottom there. We got Marvel Legends, Doc Ock, some glamour shots, and it shows the different accessories we get. It looks like we get some extra tentacle attachments there. We'll see what happens. But let's get him out of the package. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And like I said, there's fuss with Doc Ock. See you later, Spider-Man style. Goodbye. People are always fussing about Dr. Octopus because he's one of the big villains for Spider-Man, as we do know. See you later, up over the top. Goodbye. And we're going to get him out of the package. We got parchment paper for days, bags for days, all kinds of baggies going on. What's in these baggies? Who knows? Very strong tape, though. We do know that. Some of the finest tape used in 2023. I would say 2023 was the year for the strongest tape I've ever had in my life. These action figures not messing around. See you later. Look at this. Just will not leave me. Ugh, get this tape off of me. It won't go. It won't go, so we're going to give it the old see you later. Goodbye. All right, parchment paper for days. Let's get everything going here. Let's get everything out. What do we got in this? There it is. Nothing more there. Bam! See you later. Get the tentacles all wrapped up in here. Very interesting. We'll dive into that here in a second. You get this parchment paper out, and of course tape everywhere. Why wouldn't there be? So it looks like we get one. Okay, there's one tentacle in there. And that's it, I guess. Bam! The double see you later goodbyes. What do we got going on here? Okay, more tentacles in here. Interesting. And we got extra hands, too. Bam! See you later goodbye. And then the final piece of the old puzzle. Well, what do we got? We got another end of a tentacle there. So, I think that's it. Always got to feel around. Bam! See you later. Let's get down to business here. Let's break this one down. Now we get 2 fists of Doc Ock Fury right out of the package here. 2 fists of Fury. Then we do get 2 gripping hands, splayed out hands going on. Of course, nice gloved hands here as well. So we do get some extra hands with him. But everything else from there is attachments for the end of the tentacle. So some interesting ones here is we do get these 2 big pieces here. And then we do get 4 ends. So it'll be interesting to see. I would assume these are kind of almost like a stand here. You put 2 of them down, he could be standing here. It gives him a little bit better of a base. I believe that is the case right there with these. So really is interesting. You get 2 open and 2 splayed out ends of the tentacles here. And they'll just plug right in there, of course, very easily, I would imagine. Yes, very easy, and unplug very easy. So that's pretty good. Plugs in there very nice, very smooth. We're here for that. We're here for that all day long. So we're going to stick all those over here. Looking good for what it is. I like those 2 bigger ones to give it a little bit heavier of a base. But let's dive into this figure, then the tentacles here. Now, first off, I know this is Alfred Molina. It looks just like the actor there. I do like the look on the face here. Of course, the iconic Doc Ock glasses are on, but he does have eyes underneath. Now, these glasses are not removable, so don't try to remove them, but there's a nice little extra attention to detail that there is eyes behind there if for some reason you do want those off. Like I said, I don't recommend it, but choose your own toy adventure. It's your toy. Does got short hair going on, looking good. Good skin tone color to him. Looks just like the character. Then you do get the big overcoat going on in green with another coat underneath in brown. Man, he must get really, really cold because he's got 2 coats on and gloves, then a sweater underneath, then pants, and then brown boots. He is ready for winter, officially. He just needs some head protection there. Give him some earmuffs. Who knows? We do get that base around his waist there, kind of for the tentacles, of course. We do have that going on. And then on the back, that's where the tentacles, of course, connect. I don't believe they're removable out of the back. They are not. So they are part of him. They are part of him officially here. But boy, does he look good. It looks just like the character. Now, let's see what we can do with these tentacles, as they are really wrapped up. But I am happy to report, I believe they're very tight bendy wire. They are bendy wire, but they're not our traditional bendy wire. Usually we get those bendy wires, especially in toys, that have like little holes in them. You can really tell it's bendy wire. This feels like it's on an absolute another level. Very tight, very difficult to bend compared to traditional bendy wire, but easy still. It can still be done. It's just a little bit more work to do for it this time. But a nice, strong, bendy wire on here. I think we all really like that a whole lot because it's going to be really cool to have him up in the air. You're going to have to play with it a little bit, get those 2 base ones, and you'll have him just sticking right there. I think that will look very, very cool. But these bendy wires do move, so up, down, side to side, all around. Choose your own bendy wire articulation, however you want to do it. Infinite amount of posability with this one with the bendy wires here. So very, very cool. Dare I say, probably going to end up being the best bendy wire Doc Octopus tentacles we've ever had. I mean, you're going to be able to really choose your own adventure more than any Doc Ock figure in the past from any toy line. So I am definitely here for that. So these got all kinds of movement around them. Just find what you're looking for in your collection is what you'll have to do. But getting down to the articulation on the figure, we've talked the articulation on the tentacles, but the figure, head up, down, side to side, back and forth, of course, removable if you want it to be. Arms go all the way around for us. No butterfly shoulder on this one, but you get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbows on there. You do get the side to side, but single jointed elbows. Hands removable, as we do know, side to side on those fists. You do get a little waist articulation action. He does got the splits, but boy, a little tough with those tight trench coats underneath there. Not a ton of movement to do. You do get a thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. We're here for that, we do know. And then we do get the ankles side to side, up and down, back and forth. He does got a peg hole in his foot. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? What do you know? Fits on a stand if you do need him. But I'm going to try to pose him, as my master plan will be to try to get him on one of these bigger feet stands going on. I'm sure it's not going to work for me here at the table. I'm going to have to probably sit there and play with it for a while. Get these bendy wires just the way I want them. But it is pretty cool. There is no doubt it's going to be very fun to have a Doc Octopus up in the air on these tentacle wires. Maybe it won't be that hard. Look at that. Really not that hard. And that's just a quick pose there. There's a lot more you could do, bending in and out and around. Very, very cool. There's something special about this one. There is no doubt. Very cool little figure for the end of the year here today. No doubt about it. Really do like what I see here. So these bendy wires are game changer. I don't think we've ever had a bendy wire. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we've had a good bendy wire like this. Not that the other ones were absolutely hot garbage terrible, but this is like another level of bendy wire. There's no unsightly little holes, pinholes throughout it. It feels very tough and sturdy, and it is tough and sturdy. It just bends very well, though. Just a little extra muscle you got to put into it, and that's definitely worth it to be able to do something like this. So really like what they've done with this one here. This one we knew was going to be a cool figure. We just didn't know, I think, how cool this was going to end up. But it does end up very, very cool at the end of the day. Now if I can get him standing back up. Nope, he's wanting to lean on me. There we go. That'll do it for now until we get to the glamour shots. But of course, his partner in crime, of course, in the movie, the recent movie, I should say, is the Green Goblin. Another all-timer great figure here. Enjoyed this one this year. Enjoyed this as well. I don't know which one's better. This one's got a lot going for it, though, with the extra heads and the hood, and then, of course, the glider is next level. But same thing for this one. It's got a lot going for him with the tentacles. Figure a bit plain Jane, but it is the character is what it's supposed to be. I don't know, a pretty pick-em here between these two. Both really, really good figures at the end of the day. Doc Ock and, of course, Green Goblin. So there it is, the Dr. Octopus Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 Dr. Octopus. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this one for you? Is this a pickup? Is it a pass? Is it a long game? Is it a no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But really better than I expected, and I expected a lot for this one. I've said it a few times, these bendy wires, an absolute game changer if you ask me. So very, very happy to have this one in the collection. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. And of course, got 2 YouTube channels now, so make sure you subscribe to both YouTube channels. Don't want to miss a video. And of course, both those channels' videos, they head on over to the old Patreon. Patreon, your best way to support this channel and all the content it does bring. Check out the Patreon. And of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.